Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera to everyone. It's Satrisha here, and today I'm with one of our VIP guests who is the Dean of Faculty of Electronic and Computer Engineering, also known as FKEKK. And let's welcome Associate Professor Dr. Masrullizam bin Mat Ibrahim.
Assalamualaikum, and a good day for everybody.
Yes, as you can see, I would like to thank you for making time with us today, and we are truly honored to have you here with us for the Merdeka program. And I would like to also thank your personal assistant, which is Puan Siti Zuriani, for adjusting this session. Despite the Dean's packed schedule, we managed to make it happen. Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Doctor. And how are you, Doctor, these days?
I'm good, Alhamdulillah. So a bit tired because many meetings since this morning. So hopefully I can give the best for this session.
Inshallah, boleh, Doctor. So without further ado, let's go ahead with this interview session. Okay, before we're going to start our interview, just so you know, in conjunction of celebrating Merdeka's Day, UTeM TV is currently hosting 7 competitions for students related to Merdeka, whereas students are rewarded with cash and also certificates if they participate. And we are also interviewing deans from all faculties as well as their vice chancellor. So, let's get started. So, Doctor, what is the meaning of Merdeka to you?
Oh, all right. So Merdeka, what does it mean to me? All right. So, we have to look at Merdeka in our perspective, in our as Malaysian, you know. In simple words, I think it's a freedom, you know. It's freedom. Merdeka is freedom. Is an independent day, right? In our case, days. But if you look at it in the first view, you know, Merdeka is 1957, right? So again, it's a freedom from colonialism, right? It's colonialism.
Yes.
I think, and that time, the thing is, it's British, right? So it's British. It's we freedom. We free from them, right? And then I think how the people on that time, feel is a different thing from us now. I believe, and then you know, I think. The feelings, you know, the success of they are fighting to get this independence is valuable, you know. Until now, I think yes, I think that's if you look at from perspective in 1957, right, and then we go to the 1970s, right. So I think we still on that time we grip with the colonialism on the manufacturer still influenced us, right, from that time, right.
Yes.
In 1917, you know, on the economy, on the rules and everything. I still we still copy, basically. I think my words copy on the British style, right? And then of course we try to make we have our own identity, right? And then next in 80s and 90s, right, is each country is toward to be a development country, right? So we have our own move, with our own style, right? So again, so that's we look at how from this 1957 until 1990 something like that, and then starting from the millennium in 2000, you know, I think on that time, I think in 2000 people talking about the colony of the mind. We especially very young on people, it's easier influenced by foreign culture and so on.
Yes.
Right? So again, this is how the Merdeka is linked together, you know, from the 19s until 2000, and then currently different perspective, of course. Because again, we everybody now we're facing, the challenging time, right? The first time ever for the older people, in Malaysia, not only in Malaysia only, right, but the surrounding the world, right, facing the same. Phenomena. This is phenomena, but something is challenging. It's pandemic COVID-19. Okay, so for me, it's the Merdeka meanings is different time to times, and I believe for those born on different years, of course, they have different meaning as well. But again, Merdeka is a freedom for us. We have our own identity. Right? So that's I can conclude for the meaning of Merdeka for me.
I see. So there are 4 challenges for each era, is it? And then the age gap between the youngsters and also the elder generation to understand the level. Okay, so next question, Doctor. What good memories relating to Merdeka that you have?
Oh yes. I was born in 1917. In late of 1917, and I grew up in 1918. On that time, I still remember, because this is something it's moment for me. During the Merdeka days, independent days, I will wake up earlier, because why?
I know, just to watch the march past, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes, we want to see only. To watch television. You just go to, wake up earlier and then sit in front of television. Nak tengok pembarisan. Right. That's something moment. On that time, I think every year is celebrated in what do you call Merdeka Field is apa? Dataran Merdeka, right?
Dataran Merdeka, yes.
Merdeka Square on that time, right? So just recently changes to the Putrajaya and so on, right? So, but I think I still remember, right, on that moment masa tu I'm going when I kids now, and then when I'm be a part of it, student in university, right? So of course on that time we celebrate. I think during my time I'm studying in UTeM for the time my degree. I still remember, right? We have we stay in a college hostel, right? And then at midnight we celebrate. Right? So many programs basically. Arranged by the college community. So many from these from program for spiritual or entertainment. So many programs. So it's up to you to join, right? So
yes.
Again, this is to remind. On the time, I say to remind all the generation, especially students, right? So to celebrate, to remember and then feel bersyukur on how we now be. Independence. So I think that's the moment. The moment for me. I think, of course, it's fresh. It's fresh. Right? In fact, now I begin, but it is fresh, right?
Talking about before pandemic pre-celebration, kan? It must be fun. Because that's the only time yang kita ada semangat Merdeka, kan? That time nak tengok march.
On your age, this is the best age, right? Later on, if you got a kids, so that's another way, another things to think, another challenges you have to face. But in your age, the best to celebrate, right? And then to remember, right? So in Merdeka Day.
So the last question of the day. What is your advice to UTeM students for this Merdeka Day?
I think because especially for those senior students in UTeM, so you have experience, before the pandemic COVID, you have experience to, the normal day. The normal day you celebrate the Merdeka in your own style, But now, since the last year until now, In fact, raya pun kita celebrate at home kan. So a new norm for us. Again, the Merdeka Special is a new norm how to celebrate, right? But again, the current situation is, demand us, right? So to have a unity, right? Unity because we need to look at the surrounding. Some of people, in hard time, is to their life and so on. But this is the way. For me, for this year, so this is a unity time. So we alert now. We prihatin, our surrounding, our friends, your neighbors, your relatives, So we help each other, right?
Yes.
So of course, there's some of them is struggling their life, But that's it for those who, this is unity. This is unity. Now it's Merdeka. This year is unity time.
Because this is the time we macam baru nak tahu how are the neighbors doing. Before this, we're really busy with our lives. So
yes. In fact, now you know how your parents looks like. Rather than masing-masing do their own activity, but now everything sit together. So try to take this past time to you to of course you need to enjoy with your family, but at the same time don't forget your surrounding neighborhoods.
Just for a quick question, because I'm curious, what do you do during this pandemic, right? Nak celebrate Merdeka. What do you do with your family usually? Like last year we were celebrating during the pandemic also. So what did you do with your family back then?
Of course, so we try to play, music, go to play the music Merdeka Day. Especially you want to adapt with my children basically, still some of they just 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, they don't know what does mean Merdeka. But for those young 17, 18 now, of course they have their own friend to celebrate and so on. Okay, but that's the way I try to adapt. And then of course in terms of spiritual, basically we solat together, jemaah together, and then we're talking about how we appreciate these Merdeka days, right? And then we look at we compare the Palestine, for example, right? So that's the way we try to engage, and then to make our kids, especially our younger generation, they can feel it, right? So and then feel bersyukur lah for this Independence Days or the Merdeka Days.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you for the advices as well. So before we end this interview, are you nervous, Doctor? We're going to play a game, a quick, rapid.
Oh yes. Mirip hadiah kan?
Boleh, nanti boleh claim. So, the first question, Doctor.
Yes.
This is a simple one. I think you know. Where did Tunku Abdul Rahman...
Nervous.
So, where did Tunku Abdul Rahman first announce the date of Malaysia's independence?
Yeah, this is of course in 1957, 31st of August, it's officially announced. Basically, they've been day before has been, something has been, agreement has been done before, right? But officially announced in 31st of August.
All right, so that's right. So okay, okay, sorry. So the next question is, how many times did Tunku Abdul Rahman shout the phrase Merdeka on 31st August?
That's a very nervous question for me. I just I think it's 7 times, I think, or less than that.
Yes, betul. That's actually correct. At first, I thought it was 3 because I took the quiz as well, but it's only 7. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so the last one. Which Prime Minister is referred to as Bapa Kemerdekaan?
Oh, of course, Tunku Abdul Rahman.
Yes, that's correct. I mean, like the hardships that he went through to get us
Yeah,
to Merdeka.
yes. Of course, yeah. But we not forgot. I think after that, I mean, the Prime Minister after that should also involved. I think
Yes.
for this as well. Right? Yeah.
Okay, so Doctor, thank you so much for joining us today. Even after 3 meetings, you still managed to come through. Thank you so much for sparing us your time. And Alhamdulillah, with that, this marks the end of this interview session. I hope to meet you soon physically, and all UTeM students who,
Yes.
I mean,
So,
and all UTeM students that couldn't balik Misti lagi. I hope I can meet you soon. And until then, stay safe.
stay safe.
Thank you.
Right. Happy Merdeka.
Happy Merdeka.